Hi, and thank you for your interest in Rerun. Here we'll be discussing how to integrate your QuickBooks file with Rerun. First, I will show you how to sync with QuickBooks Online. When you log into Rerun for the first time, you'll be welcomed with the Setup Assistant. Go through the Setup Assistant to set up your account and your settings. When you get to the second step, you will need to select QuickBooks from the Integration drop-down. A QuickBooks icon will appear. Click on it to open up another window that will ask you to select your QuickBooks account. Go through these steps to authorize your account and allow it to connect to Rerun. Please wait a moment for the authorization process to connect. Once your accounts connect, Rerun will ask you which account you want to record revenue from. Select from the drop-down to move forward in the Setup Assistant. To import customers, click on the Import button. Make sure QuickBooks is highlighted and select Import. Your customers from QuickBooks will now be imported into your Rerun account. You may want to do this with items as well. This will import your items so you do not have to manually type them in. At this time, taxes can only be imported from QuickBooks Windows. Once you are done integrating your accounts, click on Create a Payment Stream. This will bring you to the Payment Stream tab. Once you are done creating your streams, go to the Settings tab and click on Sync. You can choose to sync your items, customers, and export your transactions individually by clicking on the check marks next to them, or globally sync them all at once by selecting the Sync button at the bottom. Please note that this process may take a few moments to be completed. Once they've successfully synced, the check marks will turn green. You only need to sync your items and customers and transactions if you've added new customers or new items. You can find your synced transactions in QuickBooks by looking up the transaction ID number. We are going to look for Bobby Wine's recently processed transaction RT0138. Go to your QuickBooks Online account, click on the Customers tab, and select Sales Receipts. Click on the Recent drop-down, and you'll notice that Bobby Wine is in there. His recent transaction ID, RT0138, is the same ID as the one in Rerun. This process is very similar to QuickBooks Windows. You will need to go through the first few steps about integrating your account through the Setup Assistant, but selecting Windows instead of Online. The syncing process is the same as QuickBooks Online in Rerun. However, you need to go to the Sync Manager on your QuickBooks Windows account to make sure that your customers, items, and taxes sync into your Rerun account. You can access the Sync Manager in QuickBooks Windows by selecting File, Sync, Intuit Sync Manager. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/RerunApp and follow us on Twitter at RerunApp to stay up to date on our latest announcements.